and welcome. My name is Jobo, and we're playing the operator, and this is the second day. So, coming answer.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go?
Uh,
Everything you had hoped for?
You don't think Supervisor Skinner likes me? Yeah, actually, I think it went pretty well.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And, just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Forest Director Trench. And Skinner.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Oh, really? Alexandra Pendle.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Yeah?
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
What part is missing?
Well, the most important part. The part where Wells is shot. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Okay. Find something different. Okay. Discovery. Ray Wells dead. Okay. Something happened here. I didn't see anything here. Shot, I understand. It's still him. There's no one here. Find something different. I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Yeah, I understand, but I cannot find anything. Everything looks the same to me. Oh, light. The light is on the beginning of the video, but it's off at the end.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Okay.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Bullet found in the light. Bullet is 45 ACP.
45 caliber? I
Yep.
believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep
Okay.
digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Find more on Killer. What? Hello again, even. Hello, hell. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. What do you mean? You see, we share a common goal. You, me, and FDI. We just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? I can't do anything illegal. It won't be. I mean, apart from working with me, the world's most wanted hacker. Pendle could use my help, so... Yes, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. Listen, I have access to the garage footage. All of the footage. And it's pretty spectacular stuff, Evan. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. But won't this look suspicious? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So, do we have ourselves a deal? Fine, whatever. I needed to say it, Evan. Say, we have a deal, Hall. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Cam uncensored. Done. Alright. The missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt. Evan, until then. Media discovery. So it's a ricochet. Killer. No
I see that
match.
you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later. But go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
I have an image of Wells Killer.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Our
Well,
software
this
covered
is
the missing
huge.
part.
Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Just doing my job, Agent. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C., 1:45 p.m. Half a day. Okay. I still want to find this one. Victim names list. About the debt, Evan. Let's just get this over with. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call... No secure. Wait, Catherine. Sorry. Andrews. No. Okay. Terminal. Not here. Yeah, there it is. Goal. No secure. Resolve route to target IP. Proxy configuration connection initiated.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
Secure false online. What's
Okay,
this
I'll
all
try to keep
about?
this short.
Yeah.
About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Timing sounds a little strange.
Well, it gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my
Mia
superiors
Cole.
found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
Why would Hall help you with this?
I'm sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway.
Okay.
You just
Good
have to trust me.
Good question
Go ahead
then.
and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Okay. Let's go. You don't have the necessary clearance. Just a mail. I don't have clearance level.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Proof fire, not an accident. How can we access their files?
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
How can I access the call files? Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files. But I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. In the chat here. What? Where I must do this? Here? Not in this chat. Even in the chat with Andrews. No offense, but how did you get this job? Yeah, but I'm curious what is the difference between them. Download. They're the same, right? No, there's Q, there's O. So we need a Q. ID from cases. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so this one. This one.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Let's go. Summary. The following report was written by Agent Andrews and modified on by case status closed. Death caused by accidental fire stemming from malfunctioning wiring in victim's oven. Agent in charge Catherine Andrews. Summary. The fire notes. The fire started on 1992. That's 25th February around 2 a.m. and was successfully contained by 3:12 a.m. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained in the scene. A single victim, identified as Mia Cole through dental records, tenant information, and a wedding ring, was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies, attributing the cause of her death to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indication of a forced entry or a struggle were evident in the home, aligning with the findings of the victim's autopsy report. The fire response team's report concluded that the fire originated from faulty wiring in the oven, a conclusion supported by our investigation. Of course. Ring. Sashimi is engraved on the inside. Okay. Ash sample. Chemical analyzer. You have opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other applications in the top left menu. Please review the user's manual relative to the chemical sample analysis process before proceeding. You can find those documents in your personal drive documents. Cam scan. LCA. Okay. Manual. Lab tech scan, LCA user manual. This user manual provides analyzer guidance. Okay. Welcome to the user's manual for this CAM scan LCA chemical analyzer. This manual is designed to provide you with the information you need to safely and effectively use the instrument to perform chemical analysis. Please read the manual carefully before using the CAM scan LCA and follow all instructions to ensure the safe and proper operation of the instrument. If you have any questions or concerns about the use of the CAM scan LCA, please contact us. How to use. First, open the sample. In the dedicated CAM scan LCA software, input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis process. Note that this may take some time. Chemical analyzer. Input the appropriate settings for your sample. Okay, this is settings. Once the analysis is complete, open the CLC data report application, input the results from the chemical LCA analysis, and initiate a calculation. The CSLCA data report will then return the chemical composition of the sample. Chemical LCA sample settings calculation. Okay, settings. Sample characteristics may affect the settings required for a proper analysis with the CAM scan LCA. Ion size. The appropriate ion size varies depending on the sample type and state. Type non-organic solid. For a liquid sample, ion size will be set to 2 for both organic and non-organic samples. For solid, ion size typically around 6. If the material is organic, the ion size must set 3.5 to avoid damaging the sample. Non-organic, so 6.0. Okay. For a gaseous sample, ion size must be not exceed 1.3. Okay. Delta V. Delta V can be calculated using the following formula. For an organic sample, sample weight. For non-organic, sample weight in gram times 100. Non-organic, so 420. Yeah. Threshold. The threshold Value will depend on the delta V and sample type. For liquid sample, should be set on 1/3 of the delta V. For solid samples, half of delta V. For gaseous samples, twice the delta V. So 210, half, right? We have a solid sample. Sample metric size. The default value of the metric size is 5. If you are using an older version of you must set the metric to 4. 5. I don't use older. How to read the results. The ChemScan LCA will give you as a result of the analysis of frequency, response curve, and additional sample characteristics such as pH, radioactivity, etc. Those values are going to be used by the CLCA data report. Open the CLCA data report software and input the sensitivity, pH, and frequency in order to calculate the exact composition of the sample. The response frequencies must be entered from the highest to lowest intensity spike. Okay. And there must be between 1 and 5 spikes that are higher than the threshold, represented by the red area. You can use the mouse pointer to calculate the frequency. Results. 1 to 5. pH 6.5. 926. Wait, what? $9.26. $9.24. 245. 153. 1060. Sample composition. Cellulose was gasoline. There were traces of gasoline in the fire.
I knew it. Faulty wiring my... you know what. This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are you going to do now?
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her missing husband.
Don't tell me that it's me.
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here on Earth.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Good luck, Agent Andreas. Okay. So, you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the Cole case, it's strange, don't you think? It does seem suspicious, yes. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they are hiding or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer, I get it. But tell me something, why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FBI employee? Sorry, if I didn't have a good reason. I have literally no idea, Hole. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get the reward, but it's too late. You're in too deep. Director Trench is calling me. Be careful.
Operator Tanner,
Yeah,
can I have a word?
of course, Director Trench.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
I want to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
Absolutely, Director Trench.
I'll talk to you later.
Good choice. I know that it was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing. Evan, as a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FBI? I used to work there. What do you do now? What do I do now, Hull? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. So it's obvious that he worked here, that he had somehow connected, and he knows how they works. Washington DC, 4:55 p.m. Oh, Barry Walker.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is a birthday Tanner.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yes, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember,
Yeah.
right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Something disturbing?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. Lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
They found a body and the skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Consider it done, Agent.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield.
In Roswell.
Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Identify the body. Autopsy report.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Oh, okay. For the front. Henry Jenkins. That's the guy who were killed. BM acknowledges clearance level 4. BM Technologies. For the back. A message on the back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You are in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Gabby. Let's try this one. Or nameless. Let's try to find Gabby. Gabby Bruce. And Gabby Mills. Let's try to dig into both of them. Gabby. Bruce. Missing 9H. Okay, that's her apparently. Metacarpal bone abnormal growth. M3. Okay. And Gabby Mills. No. So Gabby Bruce. Her name is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name on list from another case, like Connie.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yep. Gabby also has unusual bone growth.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Where is the list? Where is the list? Quentin. Yep. Yeah, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does cross out mean? I think dead. Or missing. Quentin Spence. That's not it. Cross out means the person is missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? I'm sending everything your way.
Okay. Second floppy disk. Why second floppy disk?
There you go. Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Quinton Spence, BM Technologies. They all work in R&D. Dr. Spence. FMP 1138. Okay, study. Upon my arrival at the biome facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate and talented scientist, even in a subsidiary role. During our meeting, Dr. Jenkins explained that I would be heading up a trial involving FMP 1138, a key component of this research project, although he did not disclose much. I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. It appears to be of great importance. The trials, which are scheduled to commence in a few days, once I am well versed with the subject and the procedures are in place. Dr. Ailes, the facility director, informs me our work has the potential to significantly enhance the well-being of the patients who have been selected specifically for our research. The entire facility itself has been constructed for this purpose alone. Although I am unaware of the project's source of funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I am truly optimistic our research will make a profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Okay, Res 1. Biotechnologies Alright Reserve 19K. The results demonstrate that FMP 1138 significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of ESPCs, indicating Res 2, okay. Indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. This finding suggests that FMP 1138 has the potential to improve neuronal connectivity and plasticity, which could have implications for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by synaptic dysfunction. No, not this one. Synapse. So this is the first code. To unlock the full potential, okay. 105, 66, 72. The AMPA receptor is a crucial component of excitatory synaptic transmission plastic in the brain. Okay, representation of an AMPA receptor. Yeah, there's a lot of strange words. Taken together, the findings suggest that FMP represents a promising therapeutic agent for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by impaired neuronal connectivity and plasticity. Ils use Indian. Unlike Dr. Ailes, and this result paper, I will use the little Indian standard. What was here? To unlock the full potential. Nope. Okay. I don't have a lot of. And here. The graph displays the results of a study investigating the effects of FMP 1138 on synaptic connectivity in vitro. The study aimed to explore whether FMP 1138 could enhance synaptic transmission and promote the formation of new synapses. There's nothing else. Unlike Dr. Eels, in this result paper, I will use the Little Indian standard. Wait, what? What? You want me to... No. No. So it's not all of it. Okay, yeah, 105 Indian. Whew. Fine, next step. My confession. Whoa, if you're reading this, it means I'm no longer living, and that I have been buried in the dry field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make these things right. My name is Quinton Spence. I was head of operations at the biome facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame into him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. I have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remains undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assume the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Biome Facility 22 East Border Street, Bedford, NV. Please do not be as cowardly as I was, Quentin. Spence worked at the Biome Facility. It's here.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Contact me tomorrow, Walker. I actually think that it will end badly for him. Okay. So it still will go that way. Okay, so yeah. Shutting down. You completed your second day at the FDI. That was good. So he is going to go home again.
Well, look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Freaking Skinner. I don't like his last name at all. So is he actually, I mean, the guy who I'm playing for is Sasha Cole? Seems so. Okay. That was really strange. Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. And we're going back. Okay. That was pretty good second day. I'm almost didn't stack anywhere this time. It was better. So we will continue next time. This must be the second day, right? At the I headquarters, Washington DC, 7:25 a.m. And we're back. Okay. If nothing happens, boot sequence complete. Okay, let's end it here. Yeah, I can end it here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Smash like if you did, leave your comments and subscribe. See you in the next videos. Bye!